1, go! Well, qualification match 7 here at the Lafayette Qualifier. Lots of the teams at the moment are using not much movement during the autonomous period that can get points solely for moving into that back stage area. 14.084 making movement along with 65.18. Both of the teams respectively gain potential points for their alliance if they were able to achieve what they were hoping to do during that autonomous and pre-programmed area. Lots of white pixels all over the field, which they'll manipulate here just in a moment. As we enter the teleoperated period, the human players have picked up their controllers and are now manipulating the robots that they built throughout the season. The main game of this year is moving pixels into the backstage and backdrop. Lots of different back terms in this year's game. They're trying to pick up as many of those pieces and moving them into the backstage and backdrop area. It's 3 points if you get into the backdrop, which is that black easel, and 1 point if you just get into the backstage, which is that taped off trapezoid. You can take a look at the audience display to get an idea of those points in case you quite aren't able to see it in the field camera. 14.084 try to manipulate a white game piece from its starting position. They can pick up game pieces wherever they are on the field, except for the taped off area of the opposite team's color. 13.750 manipulating game piece into the white backstage area, getting 1 point for their alliance. As we move further into today's matches, we'll start to see them building mosaics on the backdrop. Those are dependent on the color of the pixels they use. Lots of teams going for that low profile so they can easily make their way under the stage regardless of which direction they're traveling. Currently 45 seconds remaining in the match. (22-1-32) over, trying to cause a little bit of havoc for their opponents. As we move into the endgame period, we'll start to see those drones being shot out of the field, potentially scoring additional points for their alliance. We have one out and over. It's looking great. We'll have to see what the judges think about that. In the final moments here, we'll start to see robots making their way onto the stage and trying to climb from its rigging. Each robot appropriately suspended would get 20 points. Although most teams this round seem to be focused on scoring those last couple pixels in the last remaining moments. That was the end of qualification match 7. We'll see how these scores total up.